Good morning everyone. So we are back on our second paragraph of our balanced argument this morning, and I've been just doing a little bit of planning because I hadn't got that far. So what I've done is I've got my pros, so I've got my 3 pros like you had on your planning sheet, and then just underneath I have got my reasons. What I've then done is I've jotted down this, so you might want to pause this. I've created a little bit of a success criteria. I used the Waggle to help me, and I've got a causal conjunction, a relative clause, a list, and a rhetorical question that I want to get in this paragraph today. So you might want to pause that and write it down, and then you can tick off what you've got as you're writing it. I've then also magpied some ideas here from the Waggle of little phrases that I liked, and I thought I might include them in today's paragraph. And then over here, I've put 2 documents on the website. If you've not seen them, definitely go and check them out. There's a causal conjunction one that we've used in class, and there's also another one that is some comparative conjunctions and adverbials. So I've magpied a few ideas off here just to help me with my plan. Okay, so I'm going to use this today. Make sure you've got your plans out and that you've read through them and that you know exactly what you want to get in, and maybe just add some of these ideas into your plan before you get writing today. So I've had another little look through the Waggle. I'm just going to reread where we were up to yesterday, just so we can remind ourselves what we've got to do today. So, should we be vegan or not? Over the last few years, there has been a significant increase in people choosing to become vegans. This could largely be due to the rising concern around animal farming, which is believed to have a direct impact on global warming. Some people think that by cutting meat and animal products out of their diet, they can help to change this. Others feel that meat is vital to their diet and would prefer not to. Below we'll explore both sides of the argument. Now, I've actually chosen to do some different ones than this animal products because I've mentioned that one already up there. So I've chosen 3 different points today, whereas maybe I could have gone into that one. So this is not very good planning from me. Make sure you read yours before you go back to it. Okay, I'm going in with my first point, which is just on my plan up here, and the fact that it is associated with lower risks of certain health problems. So I think I'm going to magpie first of all that phrase just at the top there. Quite like that one. According to, so that means I think I'm going to go for like according to research. So it's saying like the research says that. So I'm going to start with that nice little fronted adverbial. So according to research, and then I just need my comma in there because it's a fronted adverbial, and then I want to introduce the idea that there are many positives to eating a vegan diet, so I might just keep it nice and simple and go with that. There are many positives to eating a vegan diet. And then I might say what my first one is. So I'm going to go for a comma because I'm going to go for some extra information because I'm now going to tell them what the first one is. So including, and then I've got that phrase that I got when part of my plan. Evidence suggested that it reduces. So I might go including evidence to, I might go to suggest, evidence to suggest that it is, I've got a nice formal word that I added in at the top of my plan there that was associated, because I like that one. I magpied that one. That is, that means it's like linked to it. That it is associated, I was looking for that formal language, remember, with, so it's linked to, let me just check my plan, it's linked to lowered risk of certain health problems. So it's associated with a lowered risk of health, a lower risk of health problems And then I've put my plan that I want to do a list. So this might be a nice opportunity for my list. So I might go which includes, and then I need some bit of punctuation before my list. So I'm going to put my colon in there. So it includes high blood pressure. I'm just checking back on my plan here. So high blood pressure, high cholesterol, make sure you spell that one right if you're going for that. That's one of our technical words, but it's tricky spelling, so make sure you check it. Obesity, and then it says it's been potentially, so and potentially being linked to lower rates, being linked to lower rates of type 2 diabetes and certain cancers, linked to lower rates of type 2 diabetes. Again, spelling on that one's quite tricky, so make sure you check that one. And certain cancers. Now, if you look at the Waggle, it's got a few rhetorical questions in, so I'm thinking it might be nice to put a rhetorical question in here. Maybe we could put something about, could this be one of the main reasons that people choose this diet? Let's go with that. Could this be one of the main reasons people choose this diet? And I need something on the end because it is a question, so I need a question mark. Don't forget those ones, that's what a lot of you tend to do. Okay, so first point done with my evidence. So my next point then is going to be that it's not all proven, but one of the key benefits is more fruit and vegetables. So next bit, I might put, not got it on there, but what about although? That might be a nice little one to start a sentence off with. So although these aren't all proven, because that's one of the key things that it says in my plan, although these aren't all proven, we know that there's one, it says there's one key benefit to this diet. So there is one, going off the screen. It's very hard multitasking doing all this. Key benefit, and my arm's really hurting. One key benefit to a vegan diet. I've got a sentence that makes sense on its own, and then I can tell them what the key benefit to the vegan diet is. So I'm going to go with the DD here. So I need my colon. So slightly different to the colon we used before, because the other one was for a list. So now I've got my colon to add that extra detail to what I've just described. So I'm going to tell them what the key benefit is now, which is that it's got more fruits and vegetables. So this diet will, I'm going to go for an adverb that shows it's definitely. So this diet will certainly be one filled with more, it says on my plan fruit, just checking, fruits, vegetables and pulses, with more fruits, vegetables. I think that's in one of our 3 and 4 or 5 and 6 words, I think, if I remember rightly. And pulses. So I've described something, then I've added extra detail. No, I had a nice little one on there. So I've got subsequently, which is kind of like this means that. So that might be quite nice, because we'll tell them what that will mean for our diet if it's got more fruits and vegetables. So subsequently, so I'm using that causal conjunction, but I'm starting my sentence with it, if you remember when we did this in class. So subsequently, so if I'm doing that, I need the comma after it. Subsequently, a vegan will be consuming, instead of just eating, we'll go for that more formal word. A vegan will be consuming more foods that now I read a nice little phrase when I was doing my plan that are nutrient dense, and it also includes a hyphen, so I'm definitely going to get that one in there, that nutrient dense. And it might be nice now because I've got that formal vocabulary in there. I might put some parenthesis here instead of doing a relative clause, because I've already got a relative clause up here which includes, so I'm going to go for just that parenthesis on the end. So I'm going to go for there are nutrient dense, meaning that what is it meaning that? What does I'm thinking about? I've lost all my train of thought there. So nutrient dense, meaning that they contain, not just they have. Let's go more formal. They contain. I want a word for. They contain lots of nutrients, but I don't want to say lots of because it's not very formal. Oh, I remember a word that we saw. I think it was in our guided reading. If anyone remembers it, ample, which meant a lot of. They contain ample amounts of, and then if we think back to our science, we know that all the nutrients were different vitamins and minerals, so we could say that they include ample amounts of vitamins and minerals. Okay, so I want another different way. I'm giving my left arm a break. I can't hold it up anymore. So I'm going to go for one of these sentence starters here, I think. Another reason, or in addition, because I want to give another reason. Oh, I might go for another reason because I've just said it. So carrying on from where I was up to, another reason, well, it's another reason that people may choose this diet, isn't it? Another reason people may choose this diet is, I'm going back to those, I think I'm going to go for is due to it's due to the fact that it may be a lower calorie diet was my next bit on the plan, that it may be a lower calorie diet, and then is that we've got front of it. Another reason people may choose this diet, comma, is due to the fact that it may be a lower calorie diet. So why is it a lower calorie diet? So I might think about that causal conjunction again. This is as a result of an increase in fruit and vegetables. Why don't we go for a bit of parenthesis and say why that means it's a lower calorie diet. I've already used commas, so I'm going to go for brackets on this one. So both of which are low calorie foods, and we know that from science last half term, don't we? Okay, full stop outside of those brackets. The one little bit that I've not got in from my plan is the fact that it was fibre. I nearly said, do you remember when we did our what was it? The hair explanation text, we used oxygen rich, which meant it was full of oxygen. Now it says that this diet will be higher in fibre, so why don't we magpie that? I'm going to go for another one. In addition, I think I'm going to use this time. In addition, this diet will be, let's see if I can squeeze it on, fibre-rich if we're using that. Fibre-rich. Ooh, what about another little relative clause on the end? If it's fibre-rich, it's going to help us with our digestion, isn't it? Thinking back to science again, which will, nice little modal verb there, because it definitely will help with our digestion. Lovely. Okay, so I've got my 3 points in there. Have I got causal conjunction? Yes, I have. I used due to. I think I used subsequently, didn't I? Subsequently. I think I even used as a result of somewhere. I'm sure I did. And then, did I get my relative clause in? Yeah, I got a couple. Got one there and the one up here as well. The list, yeah, got that in, didn't I? With the different health problems up there. And then rhetorical question, got that one in the middle. So let's just read through and just check that there's nothing there that we're missing. So according to research, there are many positives to eating a vegan diet, including evidence to suggest that it is associated with a lower risk of health problems, which includes high blood pressure, high cholesterol, obesity, and potentially being linked to lower rates of type 2 diabetes on certain, and not an, see, that's why I read back, and certain cancers. Could this be one of the main reasons people choose this diet? Although these aren't all proven, there is one key benefit to a diet. This diet will certainly be one filled with more fruits, vegetables and pulses. Subsequently, a vegan will be consuming more foods that are nutrient dense, meaning that they contain ample amounts of vitamins and minerals. Another reason people may choose this diet is due to the fact that it may be a lower calorie diet. This is a result of an increase in fruit and vegetables, both of which are low calorie foods. In addition, this diet will be fibre rich, which will help our digestion. Okay, lovely. So don't forget, watch this before you write yours. Make sure your plan's all ready to go and you've got your success criteria, and have a little look through those documents to Magpie and also the Waggle to Magpie, some ideas. And I can't wait to see what you've written when you finish your piece of writing. Make sure you tell people about this so that they can all access the YouTube videos, and I can help as many people as possible then. Okay, keep your comments coming underneath, and I know I'll be sure to get you a fractions video out as soon as I can. See you tomorrow.